Good morning, everyone. This is the Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, urging you to stay positive in a world that's mostly negative. The mainstream media is mostly negative. Fuck them. I want to say good morning, everyone. Today is July 11, 2017, and I'm going to give you what the real deal is of African Americans' affairs and concerns are. First of all, I want to talk about the Dallas Confederate statues. I want to say, first of all, before that, good job, Louisiana, especially New Orleans, at taking down those Confederate flags and those Confederate statues the right way by vote. And I want to say Dallas area is trying to do the same thing, but I'm got to remind Dallas it has to go to the vote because I'm not racist and I can understand my opposition or my opponent's culture also because not all people that bear the rebel flag are racist because that is a part of the heritage. The Civil War made people choose which side they were on. But at the same time, we cannot forget that these statues, these Confederate statues of these racist icons, are an eyesore to African Americans and the rest of the minorities in America. And I want to say, China, this message is to China also. China, you have been supporting taking things away from North Korea. So can you please be balanced and appreciate what African Americans have done for America and the world culturally and technology wise? We want China to support African Americans for reparations because we deserve it. And as an incentive to China and whichever world leaders that support African Americans reparations, we will be willing to invest part of that money with your culture in your country. But we can't have good business relationships if y'all don't respect us enough to see us with the money. And you're no better than us, and we're no better than y'all. And if you're going to be a world leader, you have to develop ears on the ground connected to the ground leaders. Because a lot of you all have been put into power by your parents and by the status quo, and you can't respect other citizens or other countries doing better than you. Well, I just want to give you some advice. You take your head out your ass, and nobody wants another Illuminati president like Jay-Z Illuminati ass, and they saying that Jay-Z may have had something to do with Prodigy's death. I don't agree with African Bambaataa and his bullshit antics. He's a pedophile and he's gay. And I don't recommend him get the death penalty like President Trump was saying. But I do recommend his ass going to jail because he used his power and influence to molest and ruin people's lives. And by him being so popular, it's very hard to get people to bring up charges on him because you're asking them for a whole lot. And many people have sacrificed a lot, like the Bee Stinger and a lot of these guys that are known on the street and that know Africa Bambaataa and know this shit is true. And so I'm not going to say we want African Bambaataa for to see the death penalty because, you know, he didn't really rape them. He did molest them. And so I think he should do at least 2, 3, 4 years time in jail. And that way he'll be around all the guys that, participate in homosexuality. He can entertain them. And I'm down with the NFL first day boycott. You know why? Because the NFL has a Willie Lynch mentality and a Willie Lynch propaganda machine and have became too political in the last 5 years. Way too political and lopsided. So that's why I'm down with the first day NFL boycotts, even though I still like watching the NFL games. But it comes a time where I have to put others ahead of myself, like the culture, and make the proper shots on social media. And a lot of you all who I don't get along with don't like me because I'm a high achiever. That's your problem, because when you look in the mirror, you don't see me, motherfucker. You see you. And you black bitches better get your act together, because I made a couple of examples of you all. And if you go against the white folks, and you go against us for them white folks, and you go against your culture for other cultures, we're going to make you an example, because y'all bitches don't never correct nothing. You glut up everything and y'all winning, and you acting like we're the problem that you're losing. And so y'all better get y'all head out your ass, because you can get everything you want. Men have to spend every dime to please you all. It's more of you all. And you will leave a nigga if they don't have anything. So y'all in America's are whores, and you might as well admit it. And if you can't make use of a Hall of Famer who made it from scratch, from the ground up, you don't deserve a damn thing either. And so blacks have a problem with synchronicities. And you know how we play cards a lot, and how cards you bump heads. That's what African American leadership is like. They're always in the culture. They're always in a competition with you secretly. And they fuck up the aura of progress, and they act like they don't see it. Just like when Dr. Boyce Watkins tried to make a case that Facebook made apology to an African American woman. You know why they make an apology to an African American woman? Because I sued them for the same shit. It cost me a couple of birthdays, a few holidays, a couple of months, but I made it play off. Are expert at turning defeat into victory. So those of you all who are after our spirituality, you need to get your heads out your ass, because even after you've obtained it illegally, unlawfully, or unethically, you still don't have the chemistry to make it work. Y'all want to be world famous. I'm already galactic famous. And I'm pretty sure the galaxy knows who I am. And they don't want to talk to the government. And they don't want to talk to the shadow governments. And they don't want to talk to these shady ass bureaucrats. Because everyone knows in the universe, colored folks have it going on. Colored aliens have it going on. So why the fuck you trying to, everywhere y'all go, you trying to enslave all of the fucking colored people of the world like a jackass, and y'all gonna result to cannibalism, because you're too fucking lazy to understand the cultural aspects that keeps a culture happy, wholehearted, and productive. And so anyone that goes against African Americans' wishes from now on will be challenged in court. Many of you has been using my intellectual and intercultural property in these motion picture films and have not recycled opportunity appropriately. So I want to tell you all, superstars like Denzel Washington, and a lot of you all like Tom Cruise. Yes, even Tom Cruise was in a movie with some of my concept writing material. Y'all need to start breaking more bread and recycling opportunity, because the main stars getting 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 million a film, while the extras and the actors get $5 an hour or $10 an hour, some shit. That's ridiculous. Y'all need to do better than that. And to top it all off again, I'm down with the NFL boycott first day. I'm down with it. Even though I like the NFL, I like Jerry Jones, I like LaDainian Tomlinson being in the Hall of Fame, but the NFL has gotten way too political, and it's unfair to African Americans.